Hello guys and welcome to
the Filthy Casuals podcast.
So we're back with episode 5. It's been a while since episode 4 where we spoke to Twitch partner Flagin Lounge about gaming and streaming and all sorts. I had a few tech problems personally and wasn't really feeling up to doing anything, to be honest, but we're back. We're trying a new method of doing things, so we're actually using Adom's camera with the stream together thing, and so far it's holding up well. If it goes into potato quality mode,
yeah,
that'll be why.
It normally has its tendencies. It does do it every now and then.
It does.
So if we're doing a collab, let's say if we're doing a co-op Mario 64 race, you can't see my face.
Yeah, I think it's purely because I'm streaming. I think it's because OBS is using up the connection.
it's just a blur.
It is just a load of big
it's
pixels.
Like, what's there? Is it a face? Is it a potato? I don't know. I have no idea, guys. But yeah, I feel like I've almost forgotten how to do this as well because it has been some time.
It has been a while.
Guys, who knows? Maybe we might do all right today.
Who knows? Only going to be a shorter episode today. Like half an hour or so. We'll see. But what we're going to be doing today, as we didn't get no one on for the podcast today, is I'm going to be asking Adam some questions. We're just going to be doing general chit chat about different games and streams and stuff.
Just going to wing it, guys.
Yeah. So the first thing I want to talk about is Souls and Soulslike games, because I know you're a fan of Souls-like games. You have been for a while.
I am, yeah.
And I've been getting really into the Souls games recently, making my way through Dark Souls 1 at the moment, having previously beaten Bloodborne and Thymesia. I also gave Light of P a go, but there was a bit I got stuck on, so I kind of gave up on that. But I got to ask, what is your favourite Souls or Souls-like game?
Oh man, for me it has to be Elden Ring.
Oh, hell yeah.
Going through that game, honestly, it's fantastic. There's just something about it. I mean, granted, it's got a lot of bosses in the game. If you include the DLC, it's like over 260 odd bosses, I think, overall. I haven't done the DLC. I've only beaten one boss on the DLC, so I've barely started on that. But the main campaign, the main sort of like playthrough and stuff. So I beat over 100 of the bosses.
Jesus.
And then I ended up beating, I think it was over 50 sub-bosses.
Jesus, that's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot in there. Some of the bosses do repeat as well. That's like one of the only sort of downsides to that game, I would say. So there are some of the things in the game where you'll face them like 3-4 times even.
Yeah.
But there have been some amazing bosses in the game. Some of them are a challenge. Some of them are just really good as well. Yeah. I mean, like, in terms of challenges, one of the bosses is kind of obvious what I'm going to say because everybody says it, which is Millennia. One of the hardest bosses in that game. But a really cool boss at the same time.
I still need to go through Elden Ring. I really want to play it. I'm hoping my sister will get it for my birthday, but I don't know if she will or not. Let's hope so, though. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed, yeah. Absolutely.
From what I've heard and what I've seen bits of gameplay, it does look really good. It looks really good. I
like how it gives you that freedom as well. Like it feels more like a game where you get freedom when you compare it to, say, other like Souls-like games and stuff that I've played.
Yeah.
So the games that I've gone through, I'll just compile the list here. So the 3 Dark Souls games, I went through them first. Dark Souls 2 is not a bad game, by the way, guys. I know some people out there think it's terrible. I still think it's like an 8 out of 10 game. I still feel it's pretty solid.
Fair.
That's obviously another discussion for another time.
Still yet to go through that.
Oh, you will at some point, dude. Don't feel annoyed or anything like that from like playing it though. Just give yourself some practice, give yourself some free time to get used to the mechanics in the game because it is different to the first one.
Yeah.
Overall in that trilogy though, before I carry on with the rest of them, I will say Dark Souls 3 is the best one in my honest opinion, but Dark Souls 1 is my favorite.
Fair.
Dark Souls 1 was what got me into Souls-like games and all that stuff, and that was my favorite. Till I played Elden Ring, Dark Souls 1 was my favorite Souls-like game of everything I've played.
Yeah.
So, having said that, apart from those, I then went through Elden Ring afterwards. I did Bloodborne. I also tried Demon Souls. I failed at that. There was a boss on that that was absolutely ridiculous. I just could not get past.
I remember you playing through that.
Yeah. What makes it worse as well, dude, is when he does a certain move, he takes away one of your levels.
Jesus.
So you have to go back and do it. Like, that's how tough he is. That's the worst part of that fight.
Man.
And he done that a number of times, and it completely threw me. I was like, okay, this is a bit of a problem, so I have to, potentially come back to this game in the future. Not a terrible game, but just a tough one. Also on top of that as well, I have done the first Berserker Kazan. That was really good, although I felt a little bit easy.
Yeah.
My criticism with that game, so unlike with Dark Souls games or Souls-like games where if you die, you lose your souls, you have a chance to go back and get them again.
Yeah.
If you don't, then they're permanently gone, right? So first Berserker Kazan, you do lose them like normal. However, when you die and you go back and get your souls, or lacrima, I think they call it in that, you get a little bit more, because it's dependent on how well you fight against the boss.
Okay, yeah, that's
so
kind of strange, but...
Yeah, it's sort of my criticism to that game. They make that part a little too easy, but by the time you progress through the game and you get near the end, it's actually quite easy.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you're leveling up really, really fast. But the start of the game is quite solid.
Yeah. From what I've seen, it does look a really good game. I've seen yourself and a couple of others play through it. It does look really good. Again,
it's another one I would recommend. I know there's one more, I think, in there somewhere, but then of course recently I've tried Black Myth Wukong. Thymesia as well.
Oh yeah,
was another
Thymesia
one.
you tried.
Yeah, I wasn't particularly a big fan of Thymesia myself. The first boss was just too hard for where it was. If it was late game, I'd understand, but going into it at the start as the first boss in the game, and taking so long to get past him left a sour taste in my mouth. Plus, as well, when you're maxing out the stats, level 50.
Yeah.
That don't seem right to
Maximum
me.
Level 50. Yeah. It's just not
it seems
good.
way too low. Bearing in mind, every other Souls and Souls-like game, I have to be, over level 100. That's what's happened when I've got to the end of the game. I've got to level 100.
Absolutely.
Or better. And the other one is Black Myth Wukong. I got to a certain boss and I decided yesterday to stop playing it because I spent 3 streams trying to get past this thing.
He did.
I just couldn't get past him, and I was also trying to grind out. I spent time yesterday at the time of making this podcast on the Saturday trying to grind out, get all the important stats and stuff built up to max. Still couldn't change how much damage I was doing to him and stuff.
Yeah, honestly, I watched him struggle with that.
It was insane.
So you're not going to go back to that game, right?
I don't think so, but never say never. Like, I might decide to in the future, but I honestly could not. It's the most ridiculous boss that I've come across, and it's a real shame because I think I'm very close to the end.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, because seeing as you're not planning on going back to it, that was the final boss.
I'm not surprised.
It's fair to see why it's so difficult,
dude.
But it doesn't honestly need to be that difficult.
Reddit users as well. I was having a quick check around Reddit, and so many people were struggling with that boss. So many people. It's tough. It's really tough.
Like, I get the thing of making the final boss the hardest one, but making it that tough is just
madness.
I'm not gonna attempt that one because I've watched you struggle. I've watched you suffer, and that was enough.
I'll be honest, it's one of the hardest games overall that I've ever streamed.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
It's just because it's difficult, not because it's bad or anything like that. The game is excellent. It's a really good Souls game.
Good game.
If I had finished it, I'd have put that in my top 3 of favorite Souls games that I've played. But no, it doesn't overtake Dark Souls 3.
Fair.
That game stays there because I've finished DS3.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to do the DLC on that.
Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, with Thymesia,
And that's it, by the way, guys. Sorry, you carry on, dude.
I ended up 100% in Thymesia, and I got all the Steam achievements and everything. I also agree the first boss was way too difficult. So it took me a long time to get past it. I literally gave up on the game for a long time because I just couldn't do it. But the rest of the game I thought was really good. It only had like 5 missions. It wasn't a very long game at all. But I think some things it done really well. Other things it didn't. So the first boss being that difficult, that was one of the worst decisions they made. I feel like out of all of them, they probably should have put the what was his name? Was it Sound of the Abyss?
Was that the second boss?
No, that was the Sound of the Abyss is like the big snake thing that comes out the pit, and you have to like hit the lumps on the side of its neck.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
It was like a side mission thing, but to 100% of the game, you have to beat every mission.
Mm-hmm.
But the second boss, that Hanged Queen, was it? I think that would have been, that was perfect where it was in the game. Sound of the Abyss should have been first, and then Hanged Queen. And then I think Varg should have been third, because Varg was a pretty easy boss. He was the big knight dude thing.
I'll be honest. Varg, I found a little bit of a struggle. He was a little bit of a challenge, but
I did struggle with it.
He was a balanced boss, I thought.
Yeah.
Because he was just aggro. If you time your dodges and stuff, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind stuff like that because that's a tried and tested thing, it seems, for Souls-like games.
Yeah.
Where you just time your dodges compared to their attacks and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you see an opening, you just attack them and you deal damage. Repeat,
yeah, exactly.
And, rinse and repeat.
I feel like fourth boss should have been Oda.
Yeah, Oda was the first boss, guys, to put it into context.
Fifth boss should have been Erd, but I'll get back to that one in a minute. And then the sixth boss should have been Mutated Oda, which was the hardest boss in the game. But with Erd, I feel I really struggled with that, and it was because the parrying system in that game is awful. It's so bad. Like,
completely agree.
So, like with Dark Souls, you can hold up your shield and then just press the button to parry. With Thymesia, you have to press the parry button as soon as it attacks. You don't have no shield, you don't have no stamina. It's just, I felt it was very luck based whether you parried or not, and Erd relied on parrying a lot to attack her. So that was one thing I didn't like, just the parrying system. It really wasn't great. With the final boss though, obviously, spoilers for those of you that haven't played it and don't want spoilers, just skip ahead until we've finished talking about Thymesia. But
whatever the time stamp is.
With Thymesia, the final boss was you had to fight yourself, basically, which I thought was a really cool gimmick. I did really like that.
It is cool. That's where I got up to, by the way, guys. It's a trend with these games I don't finish. I get to the final boss.
He gets the final boss and gives up.
And that's it. Yeah.
But with the final boss, I feel like once I got to that point, I had got better at parrying, and that boss probably became easier than Erd at one point, because I had to beat the final boss a good 5-6 times just to get every achievement, because I kept screwing up, and it wasn't my fault. It was a bug in the game with controller. So basically, you had to get one of the endings, you had to mix the 2 cores that you get from the bosses, and then you had to just watch the end, you get an ending. But on one of them, you mix the same 2 cores and then press the thumbstick. Or, no, you press any button on the controller, and it will show you a different ending. And that was what screwed me over, because for some reason it would just take any little input from my controller, even when I wasn't touching it. So apparently the control stick was going like that all the time, just wiggling. So it counted it as a input. I was like, no, that's not how we're doing it. So
that would annoy me so much.
It was annoying. I actually had to Google it to resolve it. But
yeah.
Other than that, it was a really good game, and I did like what it done. But yeah, there was some things it could have done better. For 20 quid though, 20 quid, that's not bad for a game that good. And it's one of 2 Souls games I've beat. Bloodborne being the other one, which I absolutely
Bloodborne's
love
fantastic.
Bloodborne. I got it for free on the PS Plus, and I'm glad I decided to give that a whirl, because that was one of the first games I played on PS4, and there is a video of me doing my first little bit of playthrough on my YouTube channel. I thought it was really good. The bosses were very well balanced. Basically everything about that game was brilliant, especially multiplayer. That was good fun. We've still got to go through multiplayer to do New Game Plus.
Yep.
We keep saying it, but we've got to at some point.
Yeah. No, we will do at some point. It's just games get in the way. There's not enough time in the day, guys. But yeah, just one thing I just want to talk about with Thymesia, actually. So a couple of things with it. Going back to the parrying. What I found so difficult with the parrying is there's no animation. It feels like there's nothing there. When you compare it to Dark Souls 1, so your guy's like sweeping with the shield.
Literally,
you can tell when he's doing a parrying.
With Thymesia, he literally just went, and that was it. Like, bro, what was that?
There's nothing there.
There's nothing.
There was absolutely nothing there. Nothing at all.
It was very, very tricky to do.
Yeah. The other thing I will say with it, though, so one thing I did find that was good was the mechanics with the shields. So you have to lower down the shields first, and then you can deal damage.
I did like that.
That can be a pain in the ass, but it's a good feature. It's a unique feature that they added to the game to try and make it stand out.
I think it kind of balanced out not having any stamina, so it took away the bit that kind of restricts you from attacking. But it
focuses
made it
on your shield bar instead.
Yeah,
that's good.
I thought that was a pretty good idea.
For definite, I would say the more thinking about it now, the more I think, it makes sense to balance it.
I did really like the different weapons that you can get and upgrade, so you kind of find which ones work best for you, which I thought was really cool. And I went.
That's a good thing with Souls-like games, the freedom to choose what you want, weapon choices.
I went with my little setup, and that was brilliant. But yeah, speaking of Souls games,
wait till you play Elden Ring. By the way, sorry, Karen.
With no, you're fine. With Souls games, I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is essentially a Souls-like game. Like, depending on how you think of it, because you just run around, explore, fight, and that's it. Collect things to level up. So you're working on your first playthrough of it. No spoilers, guys, in the comments. No spoilers.
No, please, no spoilers. Not till I'm finished with it.
But I do really like that game. It is a game I want to go back to at some point, just not yet. And it's been really fun watching Adom play through it as well. So we're getting there, guys.
Yeah,
he is getting there slowly. So what's been your initial thoughts with Tears of the Kingdom, with your first playthrough?
So, admittedly, with this playthrough I'm going through, this first playthrough at the moment is actually my second attempt at the first playthrough.
Yeah.
So I went and played it a couple of years ago. Wasn't really in the sort of mood for it back then. I'm glad I gave it another chance. So I waited a couple of years and thought, after finishing Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Switch, I was trying to look for another Yep, that's the one. Definitive edition. It's definitive. That game was fantastic. Monolith, whatever the hell they're called. I think they're just called Monolith. or something.
No
Those
idea.
guys need to make a Pokemon game, by the way.
Oh, they do.
Or
That'd be
something along those lines,
fantastic.
because visually that game is stunning and it's amazing and I love it. And I'm not the biggest fan of Xenoblade either, but that's another story for another time.
Yeah, we'll get onto
But,
that on a different episode.
Yeah, absolutely. Tears of the Kingdom, though. So playing it the second time round, I actually sat down and put more time into it. So I spent a lot of time at first finding the shrines.
Yeah.
Currently at the moment, because I did a little bit more today, dude. So I've got a little bit further. I've got 25 health.
Oh, nice. Let's go. That's a
And
pretty solid
two
place to be.
full stamina bars at the moment with the circles. Yeah, so you can tell that I've done a little bit more, because before you would have seen me on like 23 or 24. So yeah, I did do another boss. I will go into that off the podcast. Obviously with yourself, I'll talk to you about it and stuff as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm a little bit stuck. I tried more of it today and I was a little bit stuck. But you know, apart from like diverting onto what I'm meant to be like saying, the game itself has been fantastic.
Yeah.
As like a game to explore, to potentially make some content for and stuff like that as well. It's been a really enjoyable experience. I have a hunch it could very well be in my top 10 greatest games of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But with stuff like that, it's always going to be an opinion. I'm well aware of it, guys. People will disagree. On my list, there's 5 million games, or 5 million plus games that exist by today, and we don't have enough time to play them all.
Yeah.
I think in our lifetimes, on average, we probably, if you're going to sit there and be a hardcore gamer, probably anywhere between, I would say, maybe a couple of thousand or more.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what people could do, and that's barely scratching the surface on all these games if you were to really sit there and play them. But yeah, it's an incredible experience. I am sort of and on as to whether I prefer this game over Majora's Mask.
Fair. I can't really say much on that because I've not played Majora's Mask.
Honestly, dude, people know that I loved Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
I still do to this day. Ocarina of Time is at the top because I started doing randomizers, which we've both got into, and that's been so much fun. Like, Ship of Arcanian is just the whole system with Ocarina of Time with the randomizers. It's so unbelievably crisp. It just feels right. All the settings they've done, it feels like it's done to a T.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss. Majora's Mask with the randomizer, not so much. That to me feels a bit scrappy, but I haven't done much on that, so take that with a pinch of salt. So there was a time, of course, that Majora's Mask was at the top, then Ocarina of Time, that of course switched, but now, I don't know, Tears of the Kingdom is getting itself in that mix.
To be fair,
I do prefer it over Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, that's for sure.
I've not played many Zelda games. I've played Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. These are just the ones I've beat, by the way. And A Link Between Worlds. Out of all of them, I'd say Tears of the Kingdom is the best out of all of them.
Solution, the more I'm playing it, the more I feel like, do you know what? It's not a bad answer at all. It's not a wrong answer either.
Guys, if you understood that, because I know the call was a bit glitchy, man. He basically said it's not a bad game.
Yeah, technical problems.
Yeah, love them.
Honestly, yeah.
Camera lagging, mic lagging.
Game.
Love it.
Oh god.
Nah,
yeah.
we're good.
Well, it's not a podcast, or if you're streaming and you get technical issues, guys.
Oh yeah.
It ain't that without that happening.
Every streamer has
technical
We've all
had it.
problems. It just it happens to the best of us, guys. Don't worry.
It really does. It really does. Man.
But yeah, going back to the actual Souls games. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, that's what. That's it. Going back to Elden Ring. Obviously, we have dabbled in Elden Ring Night Rain a bit. Haven't played it for a while, but we need to get back into that game.
Yeah, we do. I'm just kind of busy on a Pokemon Black randomizer for a tournament at the moment, trying to qualify for that. So that's why I haven't played some of these other games as much.
But
we will.
Absolutely. But with with Night Rain, I feel like it's one of the better multiplayer Souls games, or one of the better Souls games that I've done multiplayer on. because we done it on Bloodborne. That was really fun. Done it on Dark Souls. Couldn't get it to work. We're gonna try that after the podcast today, actually, guys.
Yeah, see we get that working for a little bit.
I think that's the only ones we've tried it with. But yeah, it was honestly a lot of fun.
Not very much, guys. Not very much.
What's your thoughts on that game?
On Night Rain.
Yeah.
I for one, I'm glad it's multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
So like looking at like the pros and cons and stuff like that. Pros, visually it's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me, of course, of Elden Ring, which
Hang on.
visually was
Your
very
mic
nice
cut out.
because it is Elden Ring. Okay, I'll do that again.
Yeah.
So yeah, like visually, of course, it's very nice.
Yeah.
You know, because obviously it's Elden Ring. You know, Elden Ring, Night Rain,
Mm-hmm.
much like Elden Ring, both look really nice.
Yeah.
I like the fact it's co-op.
Yeah.
As well.
That is really fun.
I like the fact there's an element of pressure with the firewall coming at you. So you're like,
the
okay,
amount of
that's out of
times we've
bounds.
screamed
You can't
at
go there.
that.
Yep. We're like, ah.
We're like,
And then
oh
you just run.
shit.
Yep. The things I would say with it though, the things that are a little bit like to me about it. Number one, it's only 3-player
Yeah.
at the most.
That
I think
is
that's
kind
weird.
of annoying.
Only being 3 players.
Yeah.
It should be 4 players.
Yeah.
I feel like that would make a lot more sense having 4 players.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing is with the servers. Not as well. The servers with it takes a while to get into games. I find at times it's not anywhere near as bad as Dead by Daylight.
Oh, not at all.
Or at least back then. Dead by Daylight's a bit better now, but
Is a bit better.
yeah, Night Rain, it does take a while to get into games.
Yeah.
So there's that. The third thing as well is that it's really tough to get the first level
Yeah.
done. And of course, if you can't get past the first level, you're stuck with that one level
Mm-hmm.
until you unlock stuff. So that's the thing as well. We got lucky because there was a guy, shout out to Capra's son, still
Yeah,
remember him to this day.
legend.
Dude is just goated. Game it seems got us past that boss when the boss was on probably 2/3 of its health.
Yeah.
Did it by himself, he soloed it.
Me and
While
Adam
we
were
on-
dead, and the other
Four.
guy, he
And we're
literally just
yep,
slapped him up. We just sat there watching,
Mhm.
which was really, really cool. But
Mhm.
yeah, I agree. The difficulty of that game is like ridiculous.
It's tough.
I
You'd have to find some good players with it.
Yeah, like with when I was doing Dark Souls yesterday. Basically, guys, there's a boss, Ornstein and Smo. I tried it for...
Favorite boss in DS1.
Yeah, I tried it for a good couple of hours. I didn't get nowhere. I got onto the second phase
Took
maybe
me 5 hours to get
once.
past it.
Yeah, so I went online, got a couple of phantoms, and we all just ran in there and slapped them up. I was like, thanks, guys. Literally.
Hey man, you gotta do it.
We didn't do any more of the game together. We just went in there, slapped them up, and left. Yeah. But yeah, that was really good fun. It was a good boss, just way too difficult for my skill level. But yeah.
It's one of the hardest bosses in that game. My favorite.
Yeah.
I absolutely love fighting when it's smart. The boot fight is really good. When I first went through that, it took 5 hours
Yeah.
over 2 games to beat one as well.
Your mic cut out a little bit again.
Boss for I found.
Basically, guys, if you didn't understand it,
Hang
hang on, stop. Your mic is still cutting out. It's like impossible to understand you. Hold on. Basically, guys, why is it even like that? Why? It's on like 2 bars, man. That is terrible. Yeah, we're not doing it like this again. Has your internet died? Oh no, it might be my internet. Oh, good lord. Let's hope not. Basically, guys, what he said was, oh Jesus, what the? Ornstein and Smo is his favorite in DS1. That's his favorite boss. Took him 5 hours to get through it on 2 separate streams. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. But I feel like the connection is dying. We might have to try doing it a different way in future. I'll tell you what, dude. What I'll do... Yeah, I don't know how well you can hear me. What I'll do is I'll come out the call, and I'll come out the stream together thing, but then I'll come back on and see if it fixes it. So, wait there. Let's try this. Oh, good lord. There you go. Hello.
Dude, it's just cut me out of the collab thing.
No, that's because I came off it. I just wanted to restart it. I'll send you another invite. Let's hope it works for the last couple of minutes of the.
I don't even think that was me.
No, it was me. That was my bloody connection. It's fine. But yeah, we'll just put the camera back on for a couple more seconds.
Right. Let's have a look. There we go. Confirm. Right, there we are. We're good. We're good.
Wait for it, guys. It will load. Wait for it.
Should be back.
Wait for it. Wait for it. It will.
Are you not getting that at your end?
I mean, it's on there. It's just the camera hasn't loaded yet. Wait for it though. It will. So yeah, guys, welcome to the new Adam Hammers. Just a profile picture. They can't even see you, dude.
Nothing else. This is doomed. We were doomed before we started, guys. We were doomed.
Okay, let's try that. Yay! There we go. He's back.
Oh, we're back.
So yeah, guys? Basically you were saying about Ornstein and Smo.
So yeah, Ornstein and Smo. It's my favorite boss in DS1. It took me 5 hours to do over 2 streams. I love the music for the fight as well.
Music was really good.
It was a tricky boss. Yeah. Even on New Game Plus, it's still one of the hardest bosses.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I think it's a tough boss.
Yeah, I did have a hard time with it. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much all we have to talk about today. Just a short episode today. 30 odd minutes, plus a few technical issues, because hey, we got a little time filler there, a load of technical issues.
Yeah, man. Yep.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna look at doing some more podcasts in the future, get some more people on. We do want to get Nereo TV back on. We'll have to ask him less questions this time.
Yeah, I think so. Guy loves to talk. He really does.
He does. But yeah, we are also working on other stuff for the Filthy Casuals, and we also are doing streams together as well. We're doing Mario 64 speedruns. We're doing Phasmophobia, and we're also gonna be starting RE6 this Friday as well. So yeah, what Adam done.
I need to update that.
Yeah.
Because I bought it. Just to make sure you're doing it on PC, aren't you?
Yes. I bought both RE4, RE5 and RE6 on Steam for 30 quid.
On PC.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I've got it on PC as well.
Yeah, I'm excited to go through it, but from what I hear, it's not going to be as fun as RE5. But
no,
we'll get there.
It's a questionable Resident Evil game, but the idea behind it was cool. It didn't go well together.
Yeah.
So you have different genres for the playthroughs. Yeah. It didn't merge well together. Like it just didn't seem to fit. But to say that, as I said before, with a number of different people where I've had a discussion on RE6, I do respect it for having the balls to try something different.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't the best Resident Evil game.
That's what I like about game companies, trying something new to see how it works. That's what they done with Breath of the Wild.
They tried something different.
They tried something new with Breath of the Wild, and you know what, people love it. Yeah,
I'm just not the biggest fan of Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, that's
as I mentioned
fair.
many times. We'll listen to the story for another time.
Yeah, we'll save that for whenever we do another single podcast, like just us two.
If we remember to bring it up, guys.
Yeah, we will. I mean, this one has been about Souls games. Maybe next time we'll do Resident Evil games. Who knows?
And a part of Zelda.
Yeah, we'll do Zelda as well.
Stuff.
But yeah.
Well, no, we brought up a part of Zelda on this one.
Oh yeah, but that's kind of a Souls game as well.
It's fine.
But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. We hope you had a great time. And we'll hopefully see you all very soon. Bye!
Bye, guys!
I was gonna say wave, don't just sit there scratching your nose.
Hey, I said bye, guys.
So did I.